I once captained a ship called the Argent Raptor. She struck an iceberg and went down just north of Windhelm.
That's so
Take a load off
interesting.
and enjoy the atmosphere.
Alright,
You want
lads
to
and
ask me
lasses.
something?
Yes.
Go
You
ahead,
can rest.
ask away.
You wanna
Okay,
relax?
I will unwind a while.
Okay,
My
good.
shipmates
You...
scoff at my love of finery.
Let's rest
Oh.
you.
But I know
I think we've earned it.
We sure have. I don't think you can.
How can I help you?
rest. Which means we're just gonna
And
stop
I'd like
with
to answer.
you. Okay, what brings you to Skyrim?
So many things. Culture, architecture, but most of all, the enormous Dwemer presence here. The technology the dwarves possessed all those years ago is miles beyond us, even today. The chance to study it in person, I just couldn't resist.
Okay, where are you from? I
Cyrodiil.
wonder.
Though I suppose you could probably guess that.
Yeah.
I grew up in the Imperial City, mostly with my nose in a book. My family own a small amount of property there, and they always encouraged me to pursue my interests. Namely, knowledge, in all its forms. I spent some time at the Arcane University, a couple of years at the archives of White Gold Tower, and I've studied at every academy in the city. But no amount of academic knowledge can compare to some practical experience. I'm done reading about the world. Now I want to see it.
Tell me about your family.
Oh, the Flaviuses are firmly rooted in the Imperial City. We've always had a strong sense of home. We're a tight-knit bunch, and we get on rather well most of the time. They worry, though, particularly about me. Gave them quite a shock when I told them about this expedition.
Tell me about your father.
Davidicus is his name. He's an academic like me, always up to his elbows in
Yeah,
old
I
scrolls.
think I read
He does a
your
lot of
little
consultancy
backstory
work for the
thing.
Imperial
I
government.
think your mother was in the
Hunts down
army or
relics
something
for
like
them,
that.
that sort of thing. I'd be lying if I said we always saw eye to eye, but I owe a lot to him, and he's very dear to me.
And your mother.
Captain Lyra of the Imperial
Yeah,
Legion.
Legion.
She and I couldn't be more different, but she's always supported me in everything I've done. She fought against the Thalmor in the Great War. In fact, she was there for Lord Nurofin's defeat at the Battle of the Red Ring. She retired to marry my father and raise me. But despite her career, she never tried to force me onto the same path. By the time I was old enough to hold a book, it was clear I was going to follow my father into the academic world. And she was delighted for me. I write to her fairly regularly. My father too. And while she worries, I think she's proud of me for doing this. I hope so, anyway.
It's so nice to have a follow that for once doesn't have a tragic backstory. That's just, oh, happy family life, nothing wrong. Do you have any siblings?
None. I was the proverbial apple of my parents' proverbial eyes. And yes, they spoiled me rotten. Sometimes I wonder what it would have been like to have had a brother or a sister. But then I wouldn't be quite who I am today. So I can't complain.
Okay, that's all for
All
now.
right then.
Let's go
Bike fooling.
find... What?
I'm alright, thank you. Maybe later.
What?
Are you sure?
What?
If I get thirsty, I will let you know.
Oh my god. You can do that? Wow! Inigo! Are you gonna sit over there? Okay, I'm gonna
If you
sit
need a
here.
good rumor or two.
No, I just want to talk
What
to
is
my
on
cat.
your mind?
I wanna know more about your backstory.
Sure.
Because... tell me about your past.
My brother and I found much work as sellswords. We never made it to the Imperial City, but we made a lot of coin.
Okay, tell me more.
I awoke one morning to a lot of noise outside our tent. My brother staggered in, bleeding, and pushed our father's sword into my hand. He said that if I loved him, I would run. He used the last of his strength to rip out the back of the tent and push me down the slope beyond. Some Khajiit-hating locals had blamed us for a spate of robberies in the area, and had decided to take the matter into their own hands. 12 of them had snuck up on us in the night. My brother died, but I live because of him.
That is... tragic.
I was recruited by a group of bandits a few years ago. That is when I discovered skooma. It was the beginning of a lot of nastiness.
Tell me more. Oh,
I
actually,
was
your
with
brother's
a
name,
bandit
sorry.
girl for
I
a
think
while.
it was Fergus.
Turns out she was using me. She wanted protection, not affection. As soon as she found someone more psychopathic, I was dropped like a sack of troll dung.
Did you love her?
I thought I did. We dulled each other's pain somewhat. She seemed like the only bright thing in a very dark place. Regrettably, she was a vicious, manipulative harpy.
Okay, tell me more.
I left the bandits and took the only ally I had with me. He was also an addict, but we thought we had it under control. His name was Felix. He was a big fellow, good in his scrap. We became mercenaries together.
Tell me more.
After a few months, Felix and I had made a little gold, but our addiction to skooma was getting in the way. No one trusts an addict, my friend. Especially not another addict.
I'm an addict. Do you ever miss skooma?
From
Do you
time
want
to
some?
time,
I have a
my body
lot.
does. But my mind is made up. I am never touching the stuff again. It helped me smother some painful memories, but it took my sense and reason as payment. It was not a fair trade.
Tell me about Felix.
There is not much to tell. He never spoke about his past, but it was clear he had also been through a great deal before becoming a bandit. That life did not seem to suit him. He had been an educated man at some point, I am sure of it. He was violent, but he had retained some dim vestige of honor. I wish we had met under different circumstances.
What happened then?
One day, Felix burst into my chamber. Instinct took over and I reacted. His murder was my second to last step on the road of dishonor. Trying to kill you was my last. My journal tells the rest. Read it if you want. I do not enjoy speaking of these things.
Okay.
That is my story. Not a happy one, but maybe the happy stuff is still to come.
Let's hope so. Alright, let's
Goodbye for now.
go find
I've only been a
Trivia
part of the
guy.
Windwave's crew for
I
a few
really don't
weeks.
care about anything you have to
already
say,
jumped
Dorian.
the
Listen
across
out,
my doorway.
Skyrim.
Where is... Oh, no, you shut up now.
Feel free.
Shut
Sure.
up.
What
Please
can I
shut
do
up.
for you?
Shut up.
Sure. My voice could use a rest.
Good.
Mind yourself in my
Where-
city, lass.
Fight
This
me.
here accent
Where...
full
Oh,
swing
hi.
is a right terrible
You're chilling
sight.
with that dude?
This wouldn't be the first time that I've travelled with a wanted criminal, but I think we should get that bounty taken care of.
I have a bounty?
Something
Okay.
on your mind?
Wait, where do I get a bounty from, though? Wait, okay. Wait, the bounty is on my mind now. Where do I have a bounty? Crime? Winterhold? Oh, the Reach? Largest one. Okay. What did I do in Winterhold? Oh, could you please sit down? Okay, we're gonna sit here, I guess. Okay. Yo. Contacted me the Harbinger of the Companions a
Elevator
while
sign.
back.
You're going to do Ysgramor proud.
I don't know. I didn't ask for this.
Maybe not. But Kodlak was a wise man. Trust me, his faith in you was not misplaced.
We haven't visited companions since I got named Harbinger. You want to talk about the Samo?
Aye, guess I owe you that. I've been trying to find a way to cross the border into Pale
What is
Pass.
it about me?
Ever since Helgen, it's been near impossible to get into Cyrodiil without a stack of papers for the Empire to keep track of you. In the meantime, I've been picking up bounty contracts to keep some coin in my pocket. I must have drawn too much attention to myself. I'd been camping by the lake when they ambushed me. Seems the Thalmor don't ever need much evidence to bring in a suspect. They took one look at that sword, decided I'd be a good target for interrogation, and dragged me off to that abandoned prison.
Maybe also because your armor looks very similar to Blade's armor.
Brynjar used to say, if you're not a little afraid, you're not understanding the situation. Fear I can deal with easily enough. But there was a moment or two when I started to think it really would be the end for me. The Thalmor would never have let me go, no matter what I told them.
Well, you're
You
welcome
face down
then
mortality too.
for the rescue.
Perhaps you know the feeling.
I don't know, I'm usually too high in school to feel anything. Yes, but fighting back is more than you know. I
Apologies.
don't know.
I didn't mean to prod old wounds,
No, don't worry about it.
but after all that's happened, you're still standing.
Most of the time, the Thermo will come after you again, you know.
Probably. And I'll be ready for them. Live and learn, right?
Alright, how are you doing?
Enjoying a warm tavern and a good ale. You'll get no complaints from me. How are you holding up?
I'm not doing so well.
I'm sorry to hear it. What has you troubled?
I got a sunburn on my ears and it hurts. I've done something terrible in Winterhold and I don't know what.
I'm no stranger to regret. In many ways, it's the hardest
Well,
of punishments.
the thing is, I don't know if I should regret it because maybe the person deserved it. How can I make it right?
It's not always possible, but you can
Seriously,
already admit your
Winterhold,
mistakes,
what did we do there?
which makes it more than most people can. I know you'll find a way to repay your debt.
Yeah, I'll just go to the mod guy I've installed in the Ragged Flagon and pay him like 20 gold or something to get rid of my bounty. Thanks, great talk. Hey, can you... Come on, let's go.
Guess we better get going.
Yes,
Oh,
let's...
what's new?
Wait, nothing.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Kitty!
Greetings.
Greetings! But... Oh, you still have hands. Okay. Can I
am all
ask you more
ears.
things, maybe? Actually, we're done here, I think.
All right.
I thought... Do you need to sit down for that? Cat, sit down.
Goodbye for now. Everything okay?
Inigo, how do you think I'm
You
doing?
want a performance review? Okay.
Take your time.
Okay. Here's what I know about you. You smell worse than usual today. You are
Oh my
okay
God.
for gold at the moment.
I don't think he ever
You
said
have a
that.
big howling hairy beast within you.
Yes!
Keep it on a short leash. I do not want to have to break you out of a maximum security kennel. You have never done time in a cell.
Wait, really?
Unlike me.
I thought I
You are
had.
not exactly well
I
traveled.
was... Oh my god.
Not yet, anyway. You own some choice property. You have more than one place to hang your hat. Let me think. You are getting very good at hurting things with magic.
I know!
You are healthy. Try to stay that way. You are good at getting what you want out of a conversation. You are probably influencing me right now. You are strong, free, and single.
Yes!
You are a precise killing machine with one-handed weapons. You are almost as skilled as me. In life, you tend to go your own way. You do not follow the herd. You are self-conscious about your face. I do not know why. You are stunning.
What?
Let's see.
Is it because of the
Two-handed
mask?
weapons
Really?
do not seem to suit you.
That's the first time I
feel the
heard
same
that.
way.
I
They
actually
are
think he
heavy
sometimes
and
mentions
cumbersome.
that when you like talk to him
You
when you
are
wear a
not
fully
into
covered
politics.
helmet. And like,
You
why
are
do you hide your
strangely
face?
superstitious about cartography. You are becoming sneaky, but there is still a lot of room for improvement. Reading broadens the mind, and what a broad mind you have. You are educated. You like to haul around random useless items for
They're
some
not
reason.
useless.
You are
Some may
quite
call
the
this
marksman.
junk. I call
Still
it
not a patch
treasure.
on me, of course, but very good nonetheless. Now, how do I conclude? You are becoming a first-rate adventurer, my friend. Good thing, too. There are still many dangers you are yet to be tested against. That is that. I hope you enjoyed my insight.
I did. Thank you, Inigo. Let's go.
Sorry,
I
Legs.
think I want to
Break's
find
over.
a dragon now. I want some souls and I want to get my favorite shout going, and I think I'm gonna give you the fun sword I have. And yes, okay, let's go.